LGBTQ semi is one of many issues that are exposing the hypocritical nature of NDC.
Hey.
I
meet you.
Expose you because over time, and there's too much in terms of evidence to show say eba amanyo sema near muka wo opposition esno and a science no the omuba be mo omoye den omoye mitie honorable anopeya
honorable Fred Agbenyo
NC for Becca say why very shy, very demure in his explanation of their position.
All right.
Because the chief architects, LGBTQ champion, Sebi, Jata, George, wherever he is, Yechiana no pay. Videos are not tuning, even to Niman Pini, Kajen say, Opompo, Oba wedding, or best signing bill. No. The position they took, Sebi, they almost see Sudia. They say, bill no as it is, no, and it's almost then, almost passing. Chairman, in every constitutional democracy, yeshishembra and for symbolism and I say to score political points. Yeshishembra yesusu say nyome bi koso ewo omani mo a say eden either say you protect it or prevent it and I say we are curing ills of society. Into the true measure of legislation is to ensure say Adena Odia Tuhono, beyond addressing the problem, you see, say it's taking effect.
Mm-hmm.
Ghana High one, there are several examples. Emrawo ho, but do we see it working? Chairman General, Anya Shiko, I've listened to you over 2 decades and some. There are laws on sanitation. Emra on sanitation. Emra on noise making. Krawo. There's laws on illegal mining. Omoye champions omoa being they are not making sure say some run be ejuma. Yes, I was Vigilantism and Related Offences Act.
Yeah.
Imran. But what are we doing about it? LGBTQ plus AQ. The whole issue saddens me in the former they passed it. One of the key issues in the bill was family values. In fact, they spoke at length about protecting family values. Sebi, se Ghana na ye woman, obani bema ne betina, anameboa. For them to procreate.
Sebe won
kola. Because Yesusu say, obani obatina, omunya den, omuntumi wo. Bema ni bema tina, ontumi yede, ontumi wo. The laws of nature doesn't allow. You can keep ube to me the oman shedemu 3 years, 4 years, 10 years. Obani oba shedemu. Whatever they do, they can't produce a baby.
Yes, Museveni catch Uganda for no.
Yes, no matter what, they can't produce a baby.
Musimu yegea, mema munu, obechima shedemu, omamu 1 year, moba. Say mutimi wo ba ne de obejia to, wentimi an wo ba ne de ombeku prison. Anyway, akuzi
passing the law, Sena Mikaeno, is one arm of it. Ensuring its success is another arm of it. The most critical amendments nima ehami. The fact say they've changed the position on subverting family values. No, it's no longer there. Old bill no say, and I want to read it.
Me too.
A person shall not directly or indirectly instigate, command, counsel, procure, elicit, solicit, or in any other manner purposely aid, facilitate, encourage, or promote, whether by a personal act or presence or otherwise, an act that subverts the family values defined in Section 19 of this Act. This, which I believe Sankenono, in its protection.
Where old bill?
Old bill.
Okay.
In the new bill, that is not there. And what they've replaced it with, hold on 1 second, let me pull it up.
While she's pulling it up, Charles says, Chairman General, the bill is empty compared to the first one. The NDC took, it looks like they took us for granted. Akoko in Paris. Okay, wait a minute. That's it.
Okay, so the bill introduces clause 9.6, right?
And what's it?
No. It includes.
It includes the but Abena says, I'm watching you from Germany. Good morning, Abena from Accra. Oh, Abena says, I met you at Kumasi Airport in April. Okay, Abena, thank you very much for touching base.
Kwame, okay.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, General. It removes it with no replacements. Okay. But there's an introduction of clause 9.6 now.
Today.
Well, it lists a lot of things.
Okay.
Which includes, and I'm even worried because even with journalists, no, he even mentioned sebe ochra de kwa na se ochre nkofo a defined space of what it is. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are promoting it, but per the law, no, if you are not careful, it ropes in people to say that you are teaching it.
Interesting.
Now, family values for me inherently, and no nane hear me. What we also need to know. 31st January of 2024, Eastern Region, Omanpenyi Otesui, expressed his position on LGBTQ.
No, saying.
Say he's against it.
Okay.
In fact, Osanso Ka say Omoba, he intimated and I say creative impression is say that Nanado Dankwa Ekufuado Pnosua on peso beden. On person obe pass.
But time of buying or something different. Okay,
yes.
Yes.
Or buy no Sisana no say sa bill no crambe that or man paying that pons. Tell me say nyachum nature of the NDC. NDC in Ghana obeka say COVID enye issue. Global concerns enye problem. NDC across borders of Ghana, Kotna Chatham House or any international platform. Obejia to say global concerns are a problem. NDC ewo your friends in Ghana LGBTQ there enye NDC cross borders are ekotna a international a programmer obeka say they are not necessarily against it. There's even a reporter Omanpenyi Dada on LGBTQ issues SSA stance.
Omanpenyi Dada na current president.
Sorry, current president John Mahama. The point is the nyachum na mode omainu femunu power na monsa kana mode abano. You are creating a certain impression say intro etutrasem inconsistencies, dishonesty, not having integrity is a hallmark for politicians, and it's creating a certain impression for younger people who are looking up to us. Me ehame enese metiha listening to him, trying to dismiss it as if it wasn't so big of an issue, and if they've passed it, we need to accept it. When to abuane ho mo de abesi o se yensam fa se akoko na mo de kire yen. When to abuane ho abuana mo share no mo enyonyam kra te se bill no, you created impression be say the bill is actually against the sanctity, or it's against, not passing, it's against the progress of Ghana. But 32 amendments is a lot. Kwame, Anka, Menya.
But Kozi, 32.
Would have a PowerPoint presentation to list all of it.
But 32 amendments, no. Committee na yen hwe djuma. Say na MPP for kan ho. Say a parliamentary committee. Anna.
It's a good question you've asked, and they too also have to come and answer. I will just focus on the clauses that are common to both bills, clauses that are unique to the 2021-2024 bill only. They need to sit down and look at it. But Memo dear, in its truest form, as far as Nyachum is concerned, no amendment should have been made because they do mo year or honor say ya check say ya pass a bill. More creative impression is say it is the best, and that in its form no I see a passes. I don't know where the 32 changes came from, but at the very least, there are still concerns in there, and the concerns are valid. Baby, I could do say, Sana may kind of say, there are so many laws that exist. If you are creating this as a pathway to tick a box, say, more achieving more campaign promise, so be it for you. But whether or not in practice people adhere to these laws is a different conversation. Because laws exist against sanitation, like I mentioned, laws exist against illegal mining, noise pollution, ni now. But amanyo sema amodi adie we ya in the form of protecting children, family values as you championed it, in making sure, said the sanctity, integrity of this great nation, which is still yet to see its full potential because still la muda so it certainly needs to be looked at. But in the way of Modia Kono, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised at all, Chairman General. Say, in a year's time, we'll look back and all the things that we see happening will continue to happen. Now, there was a program sometime in March where academics met on the theme being how to sort of promote LGBTQ or create an enabling environment for those who practice it. In summary, that was what the conference was about, a 2-day conference under their watch. The audacity that the people are Omoka say Enye Nane Kufuado is promoting it. No, they had people signing up at friends making Ghana a hub for such a conversation. Now, in principle, no crampono, the outcome opposition mono. When you're queen, you're now bet now so you have all the state security, everything required. After all, media acquired the amount to be brave. Happen is a monto it miche ya junior ye can be behind me fire and koto
oh yeah, sure.
As I'm speaking, the way I ordained the new me call me so. See, I don't feel safe, Kwame.
Who's so fed up by you?
But at the end of the day, what needs to be said, and what I say a jitumu ne se introno mucha yeno, omunya akwenyano, omuntu ndiso. They've changed their position on it. They've changed the bill. The core function of protecting family values that I believe said it is fair to have that consideration anymore.
Mate Medase, what do you want to know? AC on the brighter side of life. Let me wish birthday blessings to you, my brother and friend, Rotarian Jeffrey Kwesi Afol, past district governor, and also to you, past president Rotarian Albert Bahun, aka Abos Nanobia. To my sweet sister Lydia Malco Alomatu, wherever you are, happy birthday to you. And also to my own Akontine brother Francis Boachi of Fibo, wherever you are, good morning and happy birthday to you. And more Helsinki of Finland, Elder Richard Iapreko Boating, and no Honkafo Deaconess Joyce Boating, and Ope Muti Chiamunina, Elder Samuel Anini, our Helsinki, Finland, Chiawun Sosom, Yadamasi Mude, and we feed in Atoha. Steve says, Akosia, my goddess. Hey, Akosia, boy. Akosia, my goddess. Wonderful submission, yo. That's from Steve. But Kwame, the first bill under the MPP, the promoters were to be prosecuted. But I think with this new bill, there's no such thing. Sipoku in Paris. Kwame, now that the law has been passed, when will the president assent to it? Well, we're just waiting, Dr. Aaron Edu. But a lot has been removed. The same thing was asked by the previous administration, which wasn't done by this administration. Nkura, live in Sunyai. Good morning to you from Accra. And then, does the current form of bill give room to gay and lesbians to engage in this act, provided they don't confess themselves? This wasn't in the first bill. K. Ajiman sends that. President Mahama wants us to believe he's the same man we voted for to come and correct the wrongs. Then he should tell Parliament to bring the first bill for him to sign. Well, Gamel, if you listen to what he says, the first bill died, quote unquote, died with the previous Parliament. Into Parliament bakono, Esan say, Oman Penye Kufado and Fan Instantial Sintino. Sa bill no dear, enye bill ebetimidi ayejuma ebium. What's most important is that the majority of Ghanaians above has been passed into law, criminalizing the practice and allies of it. Okay, and that is Charles Nyame in Asaman Kese, He says, we really hope the unnecessary delays in assenting to the bill that happened some time ago won't be repeated. Well, Charles, I hear somebody is going to court. As to how far it's true, I don't know yet. Chairman, as I said before, if you do propaganda and lie your way to power, the truth will expose you. To insult people, including Pentecost chairman. The recent insult is from that guy in the US to Kofi Bentil of Imani, Ghana, because Kofi Bentil exposed the hypocrisy of the NDC on LGBTQ. Quote, power, like alcohol, is a great equivocator. It provokes the desire and takes away the performance. DMB Beba Sasa. NAD and no Ebeto home. Master Planner Jr. says President Akufo-Addo has been vindicated on this issue of not signing the old bill. The hypocrisy of Sam George and the NDC has been exposed. Why are they today removing some clauses in the old bill they wanted Akufo-Addo to sign? Today, because you have the majority in parliament, you've changed it to make it easier for President Mahama to sign. He goes on and on. Master Planner Jr. Kentampo. Well, we hear 32 amendments. By the way, Mr. Yao Enchi, Oye car dealer, Chronom Afrancho, and Mr. Yao Enchi, car dealer, Chronom Afrancho, Trinquam, and also to you, Michael Ofuswe Friye, Ashanti Regional Bureau Chief of Daily Banner Newspaper. Happy birthday to Michael Ofuswe Friye. And then Musa Abattoir in Aswase. I find it difficult to understand Kozi's Wahala. The bottom line is that the LGBTQ bill has been passed. They raised critical legal and constitutional concerns. They've been addressed. Now that those concerns have reportedly been dealt with through amendments, they seem to have, they appear to be searching for political cover to justify the earlier failure to sign the bill into law. Musa Abattoir in Swansea, NAD and Ebaye. Prof.
CJ.
Answer na beba mami enkai omo pe obi school bi so pe house mistress inti say oyoba panyin a waye adwuma pen a ana weni woma I say a private school a new aplaku omo so mo pe house mistress our best supervisor omo boarding house qualifications waxy and above. You must be responsible, caring and disciplined. They will offer you a salary, a good one, plus accommodation. Send your CVs to, call 059 791 5961. That is 059 791 5961. Prof. Pachobrem.
Come in.
Yes, sir.
Because they are welcome. Say, I could be frame in academies now. My banner, say, most of the day. A man, why? I say, I'm here, I say, I'm when ya. Yes, I'm here, I can what it. And the young couple, come when you hear my parent, and the Rafano for organizing, say, Mona Monsieur, Montretre Mapo. Na adrobi ho so a wono ma nom na tenasne de nkwatente na me.
Amen.
Come,
Prof.
The Ghana's Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill. What changed? And what is really at stake? Make I say, Kwame, 2021, somewhere in August, and a private member's bill was introduced to Parliament. By February in 2024, the 8th Parliament unanimously passes the bill.
Yeah.
President Akufo-Addo declines to sign the bill because let it be a Ms. Minya say they raise concerns. Say encyclopedia raise issues be our court.
Yeah.
Intino or
I'm saying na Richard Sky and a Arabi Mirafini bin.
Into want to know 2 cases be and want me a penny the signature. So the bill lapses at the end of the term and said they wouldn't say parliamentary edumatano. Let's say war introduce you. Until March 2025, 10 MPs BSA only introduced the bill. by 28 May afino na the second reading.
Yakami, Dr. Amanda Odoy.
That's right.
It's here, Dr. Amanda Odoy and Richard Sky.
Right.
Or your lecturer war, I'm say UCC.
Was it UCC?
I think so. I'll find out.
Okay.
James Kabila bon for Kabila Medasi.
Kabila Michia. Kabila asi akasa onti me yankasa. Na 29th no so kwame Parliament say FDA Oma pass the revised bill.
Yeah.
Na revised bill pass here. The exemptions are coming ya granted in the new bill.
According to Kozi 32.
32.
Mm-hmm.
And no na raising a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kwame, from what I have heard, the 32 exemptions, but my main and candy mate, my kind of other places are the current bill as it stands, said
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kwame, Yanka with you for say about your Parliament pass a bill, and don't just say I got to.
There be also man penny din in such as
here. Man penny, one more, I can say. Ya pass, yes, and it. Fena, it leaves the floor and it gets to the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And a free floor, not a do desk. My one was a seer. No man, penny in Sasha, and I'll be say, aha, a fiddy, abayembra.
Okay.
Kwame, currently, law no criminalize it, say, Yechewa or prison terms.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's about 3 years.
3 years.
And now, a ban funding. And Makwan say, Obajisika, the Aboa LGBT groups and activities. I say extradition be ground. Reported amends the 1960 Extradition Act so that it can make offenses extraditable. NFA target and promotion and advocacy up to 10 years of promoting and sponsoring for advocating for LGBT clause 9 and also is the core issue. NFA reporting duty Sebia will be Asia will be our LGBT and also our activity be na or report no or rest it is the penalty be family value framing no e wo hona and no na opposition can say a water me down Kwame examinations are me hu ye no na me hu say o bobo ni nyina no a e bia na e fa pa na ya about 3 key things.
Okay.
Baako any say lawyer ni in the discharge of his duties one obi a owo saa so ban mu no edi nkomo na ebi a lawyer no na adwuma no e kyerɛ se bia oya aboa no na opemotu a na under the old one no na lawyer no bɛkye no
but say na afraid each anti-sabium
oba journalist any media nso a se bia report on ho na o ka ho nsɛm na ɛyɛ sɛ deɛ o advocate for it nso a na nka old one no ne ho bɛkye no yɛsɛ deɛ ɛyɛ fi hɔ over health ne counseling nso akwame a doctor for surgeons psychologists counselors omo nyinaa sɛ oboa under the old one no ne bia nipa no epembo bi ni ade na oboa nipa no wa hwa ho yɛn medwuma yi ma yɛdwuma for 26 years as psychologist enye ba akomienu some me she be my depressed because of this particular condition and here me bo nipa no na obi go ka tell me say hey ma for na ebo nipa yi and mo beso na mu e yakoso mu
nti yesi ni na yi mu afrim
ni nyina yesi exemptions professionally no kwame eboa
hey me bra panyin Moses for am we maintain in cause as me ho
oba MS or train.
You're saying it for sure.
Because no, he is very strong advocate.
And it's okay. 2024. And 2026 versions now. Media don't mean who exact 32 differences now. I think say core prohibitions. No? I mean, the core prohibitions are there. Say, criminalizing LGBT in the act, promotion, funding, all the core prohibitions coming, they are retained. And now, penalties, no, professional exemptions, no, not 2024, and as I say, no, I'm 2026, and now, you can say, in terms of the status, no, on say, some they can have say under
the previous one, parliament. Say, no,
I pass it. Come back and say, me can say, LGBT, and some year by any, name you know, needing marketing. But unfortunately, and where the Fred or he, my member, unfortunately, the position the NDC took at the time, now, what pick at the end of the city, or man penny and autism, and pese or best sign. Now, the oil don't forget, say, LGBT issues, a moral issue, and in politics, in psychology of politics. So, I say, which the incumbent now. I never can bet the pan say, when you're a moral issue, be a come a trigger emotional sensations. And what did you trade incumbent now? Voters buy into it. And the unfortunate thing for them at the time was that the political was too much. Because issue no na ye or mining na ana a big crowd said data on Saka say more than 90% of Ghanaians. If you carry 99% say a idea wompe. Kwamobeka say sorry nina kora mobilize won say a idea wompe.
Yeah.
This is not only Ghana. In fact, Uganda, when you say Uganda, aye adi you can say I think Senegal, Senegal too has
Senegal, Uganda.
Other way. Maybe Ghana will be the third or somebody can correct me.
My check is this.
But but of course, I mean Uganda there wouldn't say. Me am old man.
Say I'm saying Museveni catch him say. Or the member me no be share them.
Exactly.
So mutimi woman na.
Not
But my intimi woman.
Sorry. I am for sorry any idea. Unfortunately, position na the current Abaya also etiki no. It look strongly political at the time.
Yeah.
Na part na boa won kakra ni say na part na me nichi ho at that time na say na synchronize with the larger view of Ghanaians. And see, although the political dimension, you also see say push now opposition also no it collaborates with the na omani nyina epe. The strong position of Inuya Jata for me was very interesting. Now, when say come in, even on international scenes, okay, he was bold, he was very eloquent. I mean, he defended it everywhere, and I guess that part of it was because of his religious faith. Makana say Kwame, as a nation, saying to me, and politics, and free near man, about nation building. This is what we call politics of wedging. Time here you create a gap. A bra or opposition no. Snow Kasanko. Yana, you can't say, Penny say, Abuano. Nisunku, but every no so Nisunku. And say, what yen to me, and yes, Adian. This is where it leads us. And the Adian be boy in Namo, Kamus and Evi Adane, Ne Dane Pa, not Esenima. Now, into Uha, Seseno, Sandy Pa, say, maybe I'm a Christian, I'm a family man.
Yeah.
And the Equemian who Miss Wamaka said, Miss Fort.
Obeso so sad is.
Debbie. Now, so no. Say a chiobi, so I say, men so say, a man for Encofa casuals, second, name to the minimum. Yes, I need yano, a incrassadie. Say, say, will be now, Bruno. I mean, it's something we shouldn't support. I know the and okame I still stand by it. Say obi edna ni bu obi make us e school no. O as you me huna me nante se oba. Na kwame obi wo ha o bema. But by the virtue of gene expression, the nante say oba. Don't make us say nante or nante not say or yes uncle for the be. Inte no ka ye be kan wasam say. Ye very careful. Na ehonu ena me pe de anka agbanyo no mo ye no. Ka de wo ye ne say okay. Ebia ye kasa dodo. Na ade no ye hunu ye no. Ye hunu say mfumso bi na areas bi wo wa.
Amonji ntu.
O de nya wote kwame. Kwame nya wote.
Politicians.
O de nya wote.
So be jatu.
The core areas na all can. In the core areas na. Core areas bi ho ma. Kwame ye ntontwene ye. Ye ntontwene ye. Core areas prohibiting na e wo ho. Enti ye fa na se bi agbonyo mo say okay. Okay. Kwame, ne makase. Ese se ye koye ne ha no. Mesre mini anom minority no. Ye fa na se bia obi aye fon so. Na ye hunu se adno ye no. Wan hunu yi. Ndi se wan hunu yi a ti ye hwa na wan hunu yi no so ye fa nkwa asa. And I don't believe in that. So obi anhu ade yi. No se afa de me hunu yi. Ti ma men correct ne enko ye dum. I think we should support it. And it's funny say bia o ma hunu say baby ananko wo pia de ama na na do so on sign no. Portions bi o hwa na enko yi. The fe no mahu a.
And na me be Fred sense dada don mahu.
Chama, I'm coming to respond to this issue.
O de me ba so. Ebia no mahu ye. Ebi so mahu. Efe no mahu. For me, the question to me as a
but interesting, Pacho, hold your thoughts there. Fred, hold your thoughts as well. As I'm Fred Boko, as I'm making Obi me text this back or say a friend Felix.
Right.
Or say I believe a proper conversation can be had if we all get the chance to read the new bill.
Right.
I feel there's a lot of speculation going on about the content of the new bill as compared to the old bill.
Right.
It's just to pick up from where you are going, say if we say you didn't come up quite clear.
right.
Yeah, be it's a proper patch to
Okay. The comment they can say no the aba no. O ha contention na say. Ade no a wo de bre na na do say one sign no. Minority say ya water it down. Ya water down no etwa mfonyi kire say. At the time na mo de bre na do no. Now all of those provisions be ya na enye ne wom.
Yeah, no.
And I must see opinion and sign it. Almost I just it means say not be somebody be no. Now one sign no and I mark back say okay, mommy ready na you woman correct no.
But Prof Fred Agbanyoka say say or the constitution cry and fato ho.
Exactly.
So I mean mrad the crat be the subject.
So that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Point I'm making is say I'm giving Fred no the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
And now may appeal to the opposition is Musaf mean to you. And the young say dear a brand walk and way from so I'm giving them that benefit of the doubt. Way from so and from so away, you know. Young Hana from so and twasso.
There.
That's where make us say in our political no Ghana should be the first.
Only Dr. Aaron they do or the messages Papa. Dr. Aaron do UPSA.
Yes.
Okay about politics or say, but our parliament made us understand that the bill was whole. And for that matter, all that the president needed to do was sign it into law.
Exactly.
So why the 32 changes? Dr. Aaron do UPSA. Prof. Twaso.
One more, be someone on my revised winner. One can say, and yet 32 changes. Almost say the essential criminalizing points. They haven't taken any of them out. The assumptions now will make and the contentions about.
Okay.
It establish one point. Say fundamentally issues now you see economy what they are. What is our problem? And here one. Number two. So one nanka obedi obesa na chichire opinion no or makokora on say no meja nkokora what dey obesa dey makokora no one pene so ansane ema enne no omahun say emese na bibi wo ho yehu afedi yehu a what is our problem? Mama ye have a proper conversation. Me pesa kwame sani opinion ba ko na kan no. Mama the current exemptions na aba no. Say the mini aba is 32 no. Yen spell it out yen hwe. Na fei the current state of the bills yen hwe. We and one semini. We and one semini. We and one semini. But come in, don't forget one very important thing. Say you when you know we are come here you.
There
You cry. Be free the floor of parliament. Say about
floor to desk.
To the desk. It is the desk where the challenge will be.
Well, President Mahama said we do not.
Oh, Kwame.
Me I miss Mati so be sure the court. Say nipa na nkode no. But President so be sign.
Kwame one to the your president kan no.
What's it?
Dedi kan o say onya yanka. Aban na dey ne bai. O so what here no.
Yeah.
And now fundamentally no private members bill here. Onya yanka ya aban. Number 2. I know can say was it by a month or 2 ago. Say there are other pressing issues. And I'm Anthony here, you know kind.
Okay, say priorities, I know kind.
Exactly. And
but okay, say your priority or church and you feel say priority. Okay, apomodin, aduane, any my community.
Kwame, I'm a psychologist. Prioritization simply means on a scale of preference. If we ask you to just list what is the most important thing, Kwame Sivakrai, Chairman General, issues are the mind. You choose. Kwame make us say, and then sometimes about what me vito.
Yeah.
Also, make we come what?
Aye.
What the issues in mind? Now I catch and say, and then person make we want some. Yeah, person can also be person make we want some. And on a scale of preference, if the most powerful man in this country tells you that there are other priorities, me na say omampenyi ohwe aduane adwuma ye ya maybe so me adwuma me tena se pa ohwe sanitation so na to ye fa nkrofo yi kwame ni nyina ho ya and is one ka say there are other pressing priorities, pressing issues opese ye may ni ko ho na me catch yourself when I analyze that me want to say this will be resting on the desk for a very long time because the real issues, as he indicates, and the other things are Ghana. And this is not to say he may not sign it. I'm just telling you, say, the issue is not on the floor of parliament. And what do you the issue is going to be the same. Said here, Nana also say no. And Grafona threaten say they may raise issues against it. No. What will happen? They say, say issue about it. Mama Infanto des. So then, what we are doing is that, Kwame, this particular issue continues to be sensitive. It continues to divide us, and we continue to do politics about it. Now, say ye pese ye magana ko enimudia. Me senior Calibia is a psychologist catcher say. He feels that one of the things that Ghana needs is to be psychologically assertive as a nation.
Okay.
Say, you to me, a giant nice to say, or mine, when you pay. Now be Emma 8. And I may have some confessor will lose about 3 billion or 30 billion in aid. And will be say, so these same issues, no Kwame. What they call the Gulf state.
There,
aren't you?
I'm from the get go.
What do you would?
Or bring back an issue.
What do you would?
Aye.
Or Shishana Bravo. And the part of the challenge, you say, issues like this are sensitive. No, you were encrophobia or tension. Or pull strings. No man be like a puppet. You go school first sadness there. I mean, when I put piano, piano. Puppet.
Koliko.
Come on, bad. Koliko. Say you be assertive. Now you drop a political issues from issues of national importance. I mean, my final view is that Yema Fred the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
That make us say baby. Me and rush giti. You know what? Yen shim. Yen sonneso. Yen head ye ebisi aboa. Yen how we protect your family values. Abotre. Na mumuno. Ye no so. Na ye sonne ye politic no so. Na eno and abidu.
Matthew Prof. I mean not say, but James Kwabena Bonfe Kabila says there's no debate or issue requiring this needless law. It is our hypocrisy, dishonesty, insincerity, cheap politics, and double standards, the evils that are haunting the nation. If existing laws, including constitutional, international, customary, and religious, are not enough to rid us of the evils of LGBTQI, then no law freshly made can. Let's cut the jokes. This is no longer funny. First, what was the spirit behind the bill in the first place? Looking at things, was it not just to test the president then? See you on Wednesday morning. Yo, Kabila.
Chairman.
Meba. Kwabena in Accra says, Chairman General, who wouldn't sign a watered down bill? It suits him, he will sign. Prof, please stop the propaganda you are doing for him. Kwabena in Accra.
If you sign you.
And then this one says, I think this amended bill, which has now been passed, rather promotes LGBTQ than frowning on the act. Can Parliament withdraw it for proper deliberations? Kwesi Reynolds, Agona Odobing. And then Mamia Joa says, so Ghanaians don't know LGBTQ is a health issue, a very important one. Mamia Joa sends that one. Chairman General, good morning to you and your panelists. The LGBTQ++ lobbyists have proven to be stronger than the NDC government and its foot soldiers, and all by giving Ghanaians a prelude to this altered bill. They demonstrated it by their march through town half naked recently. Many were those who denied that was not LGBTQ++ adherents and that they were not even given permit. And no nedahono ni in bachona and a day na drink tre ebaye. And then let's see, moving on up. Okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Fantastic Wilberforce says, if this LGBT+ bill is assented by the president to become law, it will not be easy. Okay, you're mentioning some names here. I'd rather leave them out. And a very good morning to you, Cecilia Amwating, watching us live in Oslo, Norway. Good morning to you, Cecilia Amwating. And shouting out to you, Tano Fofie. You say we are live in your truck. You are driving in France. And you add, Akosia, good morning, beauty with brains, Papa B. Okay. And let me just quickly remind you, we can earlier say, Penfield School says your child deserves more than just a school. At Penfield School in Oyarifa, we've been building confident, capable learners for 16 years. We're a co-educational day and boarding school running from crèche through senior high school. Unique hybrid curriculum combines Ghana's GES syllabus, that is BEC and WAXI, with a Cambridge checkpoint, IGCSE and A-levels. Admissions are open for this year. Call or WhatsApp 0272 335 359, 0272 335 359, alternatively 0264 233 533. Give your child a strong foundation in Ghana and a smooth transition to the world. Penfield School is more than a school, it's a launch pad for your child. This one says, Chairman General, I don't mean to bring sorrows, but on the downside of life, today the 1st of June is 1 year of the passing of Joseph Kobina Adekoka. Oh. May his soul continue to find rest. Yeah, Adekoka, one of my panelists. Oh. At a point, Greater Accra chairman of the NDC. Yeah. Football administrator. Life is fleeting, isn't it? Adekoka, who is here 1 year about? Fred, okay. Me a refi. Obi na kai me sisia. Sisia afiabo 1 year. We are here today, we're gone tomorrow. That's why I always say let's make love, not war. Hey, Apostle Kingsley Labi. Mejinosu Chana no Apostle Kingsley Labi mo achana pe chia. Eda say Let's see. This one says, in reality, the old bill didn't die. Yeah. I'm on for sure. If by then, if the NDC government by then thought it was good for Nanado to sign, why have they now edited it? Politics and hypocrisy. Also, your friend Patrick. Biana, what trying to say? The old bill didn't die. Yeah, you, Martin. Anyway, we also say I should read Ecclesiastes then 10:6-7. Okay, we'll see. Me babe here. I'm going to meet you.
Chairman, wouldn't say me ferry at the about.
Go ferry me.
Me ferry at the about.
And I'm so ferry me now.
So we need to. And same be a manti around this table and up. I'm going to dream
to say they.
And who is being hypocritical in this whole conversation? Onya kwambet na abayimu for 8 years. LGBTQ issue topical Ghana for 8 solid years. Who you see tricks in Kwamant me and passing.
But was LGBTQ over 8 years? It wasn't. Not 8 years.
It took
around 2022.
This conversation started way back.
No.
Even the Professor Mills.
But near the bar, no. Near the bar up to 2024. Now, where she seemed to be.
Nyame can go to the chairman. If Parliament, MPP never abayimu. The Speaker of Parliament then was appointed an MPP. Leader of the House was under MPP.
8th Parliament.
The previous Parliament, no more pass. Now
bag me a speaker.
Sorry, okay, bag me a speaker at the 8th Parliament. Now we can continue say. Parliament take a decision now. A Parliament decision. Any party B and any party B. Committee na international motion emra we nyina no. MPP members on the committee. They brought the plenary in Nasi. Clause by clause, one by one, every item.
So we are all
my name baby from we have not made any changes.
There's a press conference
significantly
on the changes
to significantly to the previous law now.
32 amendments.
Every
no, maybe
sir. Oh, they are two from him.
Anyway, so also on the press conference. It will be interesting.
Even Prof. say, Prof. Can say more. Yes, for instance, more journalists, a lawyer for, a doctor for, lecturers. These are the things that were done to the law. And so we better now say, NDC, we have changed our stand. We have gone to water down. What from this? It's so ridiculous. I'm telling you, so we better now way. I can say, have you read the bill? Go and pick the two bills, put them side by side, and point to us. Area na wo all bill ni ma. Na papa ye film. And anyway, the President Mama and sign it. And let to assure Prof. President Mahama was sent to this bill.
Okay.
He has said it with that number. He was sent to it.
I love it.
And so the impression said, "Oh, I no Ukrainian Assemblia, and so your wish not come to pass.
Criminal
your wish, your desire said on sign it to not come to pass. He will sign it. He will sign it. He will sign it. The first bill now, somebody come and penny home. On my penny, ni secretary, an actual letter the clerk of Parliament. Actually say. They have heard assembly or court. This was in February 2028 and 2008. 2004.
2024.
Sorry, 2024. And on no chocolate they by say, my Fabio Nefamba presidency. And I'm sorry, Martin said, assembly or court. Subsequent, don't the assembly in every or court. If the government then was interested, they would have called for the bill. Oh, my friend. So when you come and sit here and say somebody was doing politics, who did politics do what? Who did that?
You did.
So the impression Prof and Akosa are creating, I'm so surprised.
You play politics.
Internal politics
at the time now, now the Catholic Bishop Conference all the churches and Ghana for civil society organization. Omo nyina NDC for. Me bisa omo nyina NDC for. First bill now mo say nka command na do so on pass no. Anya bia on crofo kan na mo pass that bill no.
It's no different from the government.
MPP for me bisa. MPP for na nka mo kan bi. So if there is anybody who must describe as being hypocritical in this issue, say because to be anya chuma. Anyway MPP for na amanya wan na mo de kasa. As a matter of fact, people should even talk about this. You should be shy. Not more ferry at the NT. Mubo na mwadi adi area kapia. Ankamu amu ye MPP so affiliate direct connected members, non-members in the name of whatever professional group. Muna, you should be the other zip your mouth on this subject. You are showing hypocrisy in this particular subject. Say ya passing bra, parliament na passe. You change you significantly from the law. I'm saying this and I'm challenging anybody. Go and take the first bill. Nafa bill way. Not share me significantly.
32 ewaha. Thankfully, I'm live on TikTok. I'll send it to you.
Yes,
so that you can
bring it. Mwako creating one there. You sat in your party face, created your own story. You come and put the narrative in. No, you did.
That's propaganda.
That is what you did.
That's clear
created your own narrative.
Oh, no, you can't even say
there is no significant change in the first law. And it's a bit better now. No say, the politics. I didn't have come out to come and say, you cannot. There will be the commission and other concerns bill nana.
Oh,
no, like what does the meaning of the community around this table? Fetch me, man, can you fetch me? Because really, the thing is getting to me. The position Prof took is really getting to me. Honestly, yes. Because I thought we were going to be very objective on this issue. You have friends, but your Prof who can identify from a laptop. When we be a year free old one, want me to mention what? Did you mention one
but
thing?
You also didn't
that
tell us
hold it. Did you mention one thing that was in the old build? A bill now you free mu. And I am fashion. Did you mention even one thing? One mention one thing, but one better now, and they've watered down the bill. And I said,
2024. You are saying no. In the last 5 minutes,
me
example, I'll say David.
Nigeria two boys here. I go see. Patcho. Me question. Let two boys. You are not can patch Mr. Tell me, I can go see say. See a senior chuma. It is people are demonstrating hypocrisy around this table. I'm telling you the truth. It is the two of you.
Really?
Yes, really? It is the two of you.
I've heard why you Prof them.
Prof can be pa.
Thankfully,
I listened to Prof closely.
I
listened to Prof closely, and I saw what he was trying to do. The way ordinary nam there was no see Ghana for Ekasa 2004 before elections.
2024.
I don't know why I kept on mentioning 2024 about this LGBTQ assembly. Ghana for do not kasa. You cannot tell me say NDC for nature Ghana for no monka. Aso for no monka fa hono adnebiana omo nyina NDC for. I guess that's like I say or see the Ashanti Media ni nyina we penaka. Did you really say that? No, did you really say that?
I said it because
now
the people,
the media,
the worst critics are silent now.
Hold on. You are saying that we have bought the Ghanaian media? Okay, yes. Fine. The Ghanaian media is listening.
And then you're asking for
NDC, you are talking Ghanaian media. They are listening to you.
Yes,
I'll leave it to that.
Media happen.
So you are talking now. Only piece FM and all the other media houses have been bought, and that's fine.
Okay,
that is fine.
Time check
all
13 to the top. The only watch it, you me that say. Where you?
They say media post the issue on NDC. No way delete it.
And then all the media houses. Yes, say the only media house and the age 99 so any piece of no.
I don't know why you want to keep repeating and emphasizing
it. But she's saying it.
But what can be Mami commenting? And then this one says, let Agbanyo understand the old bill is not the same like as the new bill Parliament has now passed. Anthony and Obai. Sipoku says, go for the two bills and explain it to your listeners and viewers. By the way, is that my own referee Agbanyo? Yes, Rutherford, that's referee Agbanyo. And then Chairman General, you see how Agbanyo make wild all of a sudden because it's become NDC MPP. Partisanship is what will kill Ghana, not LGBTQ. Suddenly, Agbanyo Vim sorry. That's quick who sent that one to me. Fred Agbanyo, the president has said things he hasn't done, so calm down. Put your finger in the fire only for yourself. Phillips in Tardy sends that one. Move forward. Kozi,
yes. Oh, are we still on this matter?
Debbie me poano no. But by the way, a quick one. Amanda, Shaggy, and Peter Chia Champong say almost 8 years or Northampton, United Kingdom. Yadama say Amanda, Shaggy, and Peter Chia Champong in Northampton, UK. Tell Fred Agbenyo to take it easy, crap. And quote Kabile's quote to him that cows are trapped by their horns and men by their words. Thompson said she. Right, Agos Champong.
Oh, come on, sir.
And so Agos Champong about so now. Yeah, sorry, sir.
I minty Uncle Fred as it. Minty Uncle Fred as it. Honorable Fred Agbenyo minty as it. Say any arguments no bezo dane no ka say nya atwumni mo and a campaign mo start here 31st January Eastern Region me say me kai campaign out tisu sesia John Dramani Mahama and the LGBTQ issues no ebeto abontin as far as the position here concerned and what he believes say on campaign that was doing at the time. And there's a video out there where he states say the bill never got to the table of the former president. And my point being said, Nima moka ewo opposition muno mo ba be mo a mo ferry insro nyame ba ku see and respect Ghana for ba ku see mo be dane mo ano apep mo be dane mo apapa mo ano ase mo nka hwe e na make say sa suban no emboa inti mo nsesa de mo ntumi nsesa musu ne mobile. But at the end of the day, Ghanaians can clearly see the difference. Ghana for ehu emunokre. Ghana for ehu omwa omujin omine hu. Yes, yejitu mu say Ghanaians voted us out in 2024. They be America. Omu hu bibia no mu feel say enye wo ye ho a ese ye kosesa. Eno mu say mumbra. Mo ba ya galamsey a modi ye dede ko gina nsuo hu enne galamsey is 25,000 times worse. Galamsey under your watch. All of you mubi na mo your campaign nankasa abeka se galamsey mushi. Promise amu ma ye say mo be bie women's bank ama ye maame mo mu tie me Adenta market Achimota market Malata from Accra Kusi North amu be mo loans ayem eyama mo no mo nyeye. If you prioritize women like you made us believe amu far animate or buy say be hu say nyema be koso mamba o krom ha NC bene LGBTQ edamoso ne because nyema mo kan ye no eno ene ye bisa mo nti don't take offense when we are questioning you or asking for accountability and you can't take offense see e bisa on say adai na mo take sa position ene na ni pape mo if the bill died with the old parliament the bill no a document on answer what people no presenting the bill. So why should there be 32 changes? And I make us say 32 changes. No, and then there's going to be a press conference. I will humbly maybe say semester a press conference. They will outline all of it. Look, there are even offenses which included imprisonment. Must say even if you feel say there's no imprisonment, fine, but there's a change in there. There's a reporting time of 1 week as far as reporting offenses are concerned. It's been changed to 3 days. That's an amendment. Also, not a single amendment was made. There are amendments in there. Into the people deserve the Oka says significant. I still a change at the end of the day. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, the difference and the resets. Resets now more promising, you know, the worst punishment in the history of Ghana. Now the benefits of it, which in fact are negative, no. By 2027, we'll feel it.
Mami Nasi Cozy, press conference now, Kano. I think so. On my fears here. We'll come to that. I'm sure in subsequent editions. In the meantime, Patrick Ni Amachineri, aka Prof. Birthday blessings to you, Patrick Ni Amachineri, aka Prof. Have a beautiful celebration from your cousin Jackie, who sends that one to you. And this one says, happy birthday to my friend, Dr. Zaneto Ajiman Rawlings, MP. May you live very long and prosper, from your friend Carlos, who sends that one to you. So Zaneto, yeah, first June, on your first June 78. And the following June 79, and Papa, and the rest is history.
Chairman General, no, second matter no.
Oh, me time so. The end second matter, South Africa for. And the running story, Ebesamba.
Okay.
Ebesamba. Oh, Ebesamba. Next week when the best bana.
There be this week I'm
Next South Africa phone. Sabi Bibre ni way. But e be ende. Prof yam point say agbanyo so I mean. And agbanyo me.
You come we.
Medifo a. Oh. Prof yam point.
Come Apostle Kingsley. Nigeria here lab die.
It took a lab, you know.
No, I.
Dear me war hano. Apostle Kingsley a die. Church of Pentecost. It's that, but
no, I confused.
Yes, because once in a while, or coming or send.
And I come Apostle Isaac Ni Kote Jani.
Apostle Isaac Ni Kote Jani.
Or that tema.
Mm-hmm.
The Pentecost and also with Chiapa.
Mid Genesis.
All rest ye pa mine. Come me person me catch up me say I'm young should relax. Me no me ba program is so I'm as you know me. Me person you discuss issues no.
Yeah.
Without political lens. Now there was a lot of evidence in the past we say maybe any idea at Nekofano. Yeah, the policy base na say again.
Yeah.
And last year can was some the last time you can was some evidence no does. What I am rather telling Mimianum you know say see you can say the okay omo ye press
conference yeah.
Nina and say in yabotre. And make I say I'm appealing to also the minority. So onya botre. Oh dear, baby am make him do to they make him after all. I am bra egusua come image me boa.
Yeah.
We will see ebia from some ketenkete wa ha ebet ni tighten up. Tenons e benya botre. Na issues na up for example areas bia yenenje hono. You be raise concerns. Okay, I say, where you think they have watered down? Most of my 32 come out and they are coming out. Yeah, how it goes. Now, you catch any NDC's phones to say, look, this thing, a start here. Nobody can deny say both parties haven't politicized. It's been a political issue. And here come a movie boom for on it. Yeah, TH now. Yeah, we have seen it beyond. Now, what is important is that the essentials will remain. The essentials should remain. And here, when you never say, now, I'll be very impressed, Kwame. I'm telling you, extremely impressed. So finally, once the thing has left the floor and is on a desk, now finally, in the press conference, all their concerns are addressed. Now, on my opinion, say, a fedie, a jabo, Masani.
Fred Sabasani.
And one here.
Ain't my main also.
Me bonabas, say, why show me? Say that will happen, and that will be a legacy. I think that the current president will leave for Ghana. Amen.
Professor Joseph Osafo do Prof. Yadase